Everyone, welcome back to Skyrim. You may notice a change pretty much immediately. I put away the armor for now and went back to the old coat. Honestly, I was missing the look and feel of it. The armor is nice, but it does feel a tad generic at times, and, well, the sword fits, and our gun fits, and I did a little bit of upgrading, so we've got half-decent armor with this coat on. I haven't gotten around to enchanting it yet, but we'll get there when we get there. We are aboard what I have decided to name the Imperator Somnium, which is the name of the Emperor's flagship during the Great Crusade. And while this ship may be a tad lackluster in comparison, I think it's a good name. I like it better than the name I was going to name it last time. So, that raised the question, what are we doing today? I've already gone through the inventory management and such that I do in between every meeting, and we're going to continue where we left off. We gathered up those adherents for Isron, and we're going to head over to Fort Dawnguard and meet up with him, see what his plan is for the future, and figure out what it is those two people actually do. The ship is staying here because it can't actually enter the Dawnguard Canyon. It's too small in there for the ship to fit. So we're going to head over there ourselves and meet up with Isran. I'll be back when we're approaching the castle. I was wrong. I managed to get us in. It's a bit of a tight squeeze in here, but, you know, let's just follow the line of the canyon down. Here we are, Fort Dawnguard. I haven't completely renamed everything just yet, so it will show up as the Devavesa still in a few places, but, we know what the name of it is, and, we know what we're calling it. I'm just hesitant to start renaming things outright, in fear that things might break. Alright, where is Isran? He should be downstairs. Isran, you salty fucker, where are you? What corner of this dusty castle are you hiding in? God. Feels like being in my own house these days. I have to wear a mask in my house just to turn my AC on because the halogens in the air are so bad lately. I'm not even kidding when I say that. I literally have to actually do that. How the fuck do I get to wherever the hell Isran has gone to? He's up in his bedroom, and I'm not entirely sure how to get there. Maybe this staircase? So yeah, I'm a little bit of a mess, sinuses-wise right now. This is the right way here. Alright, let's see. Oh, this belongs in the museum. Thank you. Wake up.
Come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed.
Why do I not have the...
Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak.
I feel like I should have a conversation topic here that I don't.
There's only one thing worth remembering. When it comes to vampires, if you're sloppy or careless, you're dead. And good people will die because of you.
Okay.
I lasted this long because I don't take chances. I cover my tracks and I keep my eyes open. If you're smart, you'll do the same.
Oh, anyone who's stupid enough to come after me will die very quickly.
Stay alert.
Is he just not... Is it because it's the middle of the night? I guess we'll wait until the morning and see if he starts to do anything. That's odd. You are having a fucking... You're sleeping in. You lazy motherfucker. Well, we might as well steal everything not nailed down while we wait for him to get off his ass. Have you decided to do anything yet, Isran?
I knew it would come to this. Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak.
It's just gold everywhere.
Even with all my preparations, we can't be too careful.
Burning
Monsters could strike us at any moment.
Melt down those. Okay, I'm gonna look up what the fuck is up with this. Give me a moment. Okay, I think things might have broken because I entered from the roof. Let's see if this fixes it. Yup.
Alright, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Oh, I can assure you
Making
I'm
sure
not a
you're
vampire.
vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
Correction, it's going to be me.
Good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on.
Oh, she
Gun
makes
on.
weapons.
There's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up
Trolls?
and ready for use.
Armored
In the
trolls?
meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you.
I'm sorry,
Let's
what?
go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Oh, by the Emperor. Right, let's see what this is about. And then I want to go find out what the deal is with those armored trolls. That sounds very, very useful. Hello, Isran.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
You coming? Oh. You.
This vampire showed up while you were away.
Well, burn the
Guess
leech
it's the
then.
one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got
She
something
came, she brought the Elder Scroll to us.
So let's hear it.
Why are we listening to what it has to say? What are you doing
Probably
here,
weren't expecting to
leech?
see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you.
About?
It's important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his patience.
Oh, it's not him you have to worry about.
Well, it's about me and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
Why do you think I care? Well, I care about the scroll, so what about it?
The reason I had it and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father.
Oh, you
I
have
guess
daddy
you figured that out
issues.
already, but my father's not exactly a good person.
I don't
even by
care.
vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself.
Uh-huh. How bad for you. Should I care about this prophecy? What kind of relevance does it have to anything?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies.
Right.
The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after.
Again, not the
wants to
sun they have to
control the
worry
sun.
about. It's me.
Have vampires control the world.
Yeah, not while I
Anyway,
still draw
My
breath.
mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
Mm-hmm. So, you were incredibly stupid coming here, and if I had my way, you wouldn't be standing next to that rack. You would be on it right now. Yeah, that was very, very dumb of you.
I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I
Oh.
hope I'm not wrong.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's just gloss over the sheer stupidity of that. You expect us to help you?
That was the plan, yes. Assuming the rest of them can trust a vampire. Come on, I'll need you to help convince them.
What makes you think I'm on your side? Isran, why aren't we burning this leech alive yet?
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Oh, none whatsoever. I'm being told that we need her help. Shut the fuck up, Todd.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy about some vampire trying to put the sun out?
Apparently.
Do you actually believe any of that?
No. But she's monumentally stupid and she has daddy issues. I could potentially use her as a Trojan horse to get back into that castle and kill the rest of them.
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care.
I mean, neither do I.
Stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it?
Real simple solution to that. Cut her hands off.
You're a resource. You're an asset.
Agreed.
In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Oh, Isran, you couldn't take me on your best day.
Next time I'm feeling hungry.
I like you, but don't try
in case
me.
you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me.
Not for long, you
It
do.
says it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Let me guess. I need to find a moth priest?
Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it.
Yeah.
They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
A moth priest or a sanctioned psyker.
Arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out.
No, isn't
the road
that
I saw him
convenient?
pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it.
I like Isran, or every time he opens his mouth.
Anyone who'd meet a traveler, innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
I'm an Inquisitor. Look, let's just say I actually needed your help for a moment. Where do you think a moth priest would go? My money's on the College of Winterhold.
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first
Yeah,
place I'd
that's
seen so
literally
prominent
what I
as
just
the
said.
thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about.
Note to self,
Actually,
kill
now
them
that
all
I think
later.
of it, I'm going to come along with you.
I'm
I've been
sorry,
wanting
what?
to get out and explore a bit.
No, you aren't.
Good luck out there. Hopefully,
Get
I'll
the
see you
fuck
again soon.
away from me. Ugh.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And
Now, what was that about armored trolls again?
one believed.
It sounds remarkably useful, and something I should pay attention to and perhaps utilize. I just almost got glommed onto by one disgusting beast. Might as well find one that's actually useful to me. And knows when to shut up. Oh, this looks like the place I'd keep trolls if I was going to attempt to keep trolls anywhere. That's not where I want to go. Gunmar, are you down here? Oh. Dogs. I didn't know we had dogs. Oh, they're adorable. Huh. Well then, armored dogs, huh? Bran and Skillon. I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce that, but... Where the hell is Gunmar then? Oh. Oh my. I know. Thank you, Isran. Your bountiful generosity will not be forgotten. Is that Gunmar? It is.
What can I
No,
do
it's
for
not.
you?
Is that Gunmar?
Until next
No, it's not. Oh, I knew it smelled weird over here. Give me the gold. I'll be back in a minute when I find Gunmar. Actually, maybe Isran knows where he is. Is there anything I can do to help?
Serene needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you,
Not really my bag.
speak with Gunmar.
Now
He has something
that,
for you.
that I wanted to
Stay
hear
alert.
about. Let's go find Gunmar. Oh, it's not gonna give me a fucking... No, I wasn't, Leech. Don't speak to
Be
me.
on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep.
It's a good thing I don't tend to sleep.
Need something?
Why? You're lucky you're on the right side, Greenskin. Alright, again, I'll be back when I find Gunmar. Found him.
If you're putting yourself in harm's way, you'd best be prepared for these.
Thank you, I suppose. They're going into the museum. I heard you train trolls.
Aye, lad. Alright, I'll take note. He'll mind you and us Dawnguard, but there's no accounting for other folk.
Oh, that's hardly my
Heed
problem.
also this. He's no pet. Mistreat the beast or leave him alone for too long, and he'll return to the wild, forgetting you ever existed.
Fair enough.
You be careful with the creature.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Hello, hello. Do you function? Oh, he follows. Alright then. Well, we seem to have required a friend. Something along the lines. Well, hopefully he'll, play nice with the airship, although I'm not overly optimistic. We'll see. Now then. I believe we have a moth priest to find. The College of Winterhold should be our first, well, I don't think we can very easily get in there, can we? I'm just thinking. All sorts of goodies laying around here. You keep up quite well, don't you? Can't do anything to you. I might need to look into some kind of control mechanism if I'm gonna keep utilizing the troll. See, does it follow me when I hop? Remarkably, yes. Well, at least he's more obedient than the leech. Oh, no. Right. So we need to go to probably an inn of some type. I'm gonna head to a populated city, and I will see the lot of you when we arrive there. And here we are in Whiterun, although I don't think the troll accompanied us. That's unfortunate. I may have just wasted 500 gold. Oh well. Maybe he'll pop back up when I go inside a building or something. It'd be nice to have him, and I might look into a way to make him actually function, but, if not, oh well. Can I? Ah. Roll? No? Well, we'll see if he pops up when I go in the inn. I hadn't realized he didn't function as... Ah! Well, you made it here. He's certainly useful. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Give me a moment here. Fixed it. Just a little bit of weirdness I'm more than accustomed to happening. Still with me, troll? Oh, here he comes. He's doing his best. I'm so much more charitable toward him than I am at leech.
Come on in.
Don't mind the troll, folks. He's perfectly tame. Innkeeper.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to
Don't
retire.
care. Have you heard
I've
about
been
a
thinking
moth
of selling
priest?
meat. Have I heard anything? It was the talk of the city for 3 days straight.
Oh, I really haven't been back to
Often we get a
Whiterun for
visitor like
long.
that.
He was here? Where is he now?
Oh, he just left a short while ago. He said he'd finished up his work and it was time to move on.
Uh-huh.
That's all I can tell you. He asked me not to let anyone know where he was going. I suppose he didn't want the attention.
How much?
It's like I said, I'm not going to talk about it.
I'm sorry, maybe you didn't hear me correctly. How much?
I can see that. He said he was heading for Dragon Bridge next. I hope that helps you.
Thank you. It is in fact very helpful.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
If you're looking
Watch
for
what
the
you're doing.
wizard, you'll find him somewhere.
Tom Troll.
That's general direction.
Need a name for him if he sticks around. I suppose we can simply fly to Solitude and walk to Dragon Bridge. I wouldn't want to tip the Moth Priest off about our approach.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls.
Is my ladder not down? Oh no, it is. Don't know if I can reach it. Oh. That's unfortunate. Here, I'll just do this. I really need to retool my recall spell so it brings me up here. Right, I'll see you when we get to Solitude. Right, we're on the road just outside Solitude, heading toward Dragon's Bridge. I'm not bringing the airship because, like I said, I don't want to tip off the Moth Priest that we're coming. Plus, I'd like to see how well the troll stands up to how I usually travel, which is by any possible direction. Because if we lose him immediately, well, he's not much use to us. But yes, I'll look into finding a way to give him commands and the like. Water walking. Don't I? If I don't, I need to go buy one. There we go. I knew I picked one up. Well, I'm sure he'll catch up eventually. Regardless, I do plan to use a troll, even if it's not that particular troll. Oh, hello. Cannon fodder. Bandits? Yes?
Now
Yes.
ain't this a surprise?
Call the firearm.
Go ahead.
You were saying? Pathetic, honestly. Skyrim deserves a better class of bandits. Well, to the victor go the spoils. See what they managed to loot. A bit of gold, a few things I can sell. Nothing to turn my nose up at. What's over here? Yes, I'd say we've quite effectively lost our troll. Goodness, we can see the airship from all the way out here. How about that? That's an interesting spot for a shrine. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay, that would have killed me. I need to watch my step around here quite clearly. What is this? Oh look, heresy. Good thing both of us are terrible shots. You'll find none from me. Now then, let's see what manner of heresy he was getting up to. Oh my. Oh boy. This is definitely necromancy. Let's disrupt the ritual. Drag the body off so he doesn't have anything to use. And no one else can come and complete it. No. Where did she go? Ah. Come on. I thought there was a river was closer than this. Inconsiderate necromancers don't think about how heavy their victims are. There we are. Problem solved. Back on track. I would say that is Dragon's Bridge. It's like a dragon bridge to me. Let's see if we can't find us a moth priest. Pardon me? Oh! Christmas gifts. Honestly, I don't know what they thought they'd accomplish. Oh, you're a little late to the party, friend. That one had porn. Oh. If they're not vampires, they're degenerates. And if they're not vampires or degenerates, they're both. Oh, look more. He's not exactly making himself useful, is he? Well. Really an exact science, taming trolls. Imperials or Thalmor? Imperials with a prisoner. Not my business. Alright, let's see if we can't locate this moth priest, shall we? There has to be a tavern in this shithole town. What in the world? Well now. The Penitus Oculatus. Imperial Intelligence. Well, if anybody knows where the moth priest is. Don't mind the troll. You.
Citizen?
Who's in charge here?
Tell me, traveler. Do you have any regrets?
Are you in charge? Because the only thing I'm regretting is this monologue.
We all do. They say regrets are the foundation of wisdom. For if we do not regret our mistakes, we are damned to repeat them.
Can you get on with
Our
it?
successes, meanwhile, need not to be remembered, for they only serve to bolster our temerity.
Yes, you're very Roman,
That
I
is
get
why
it.
a general is hunted not by his victories in the battlefield, but those that slip from his grasp.
Sounds like an overly preoccupied general. Yeah, I definitely regret talking to you.
Ha! Many in the South Post share your sentiments.
Rightfully
They
so.
find me a pitiful old dog chasing his tail. In many respects, they are right. For the case I slave over is a part of me, and will die with me if I cannot complete it.
I'm sorry, Case. What exactly is the problem?
A thief.
Hmm.
The one that got away. An Imperial woman based on the reports. And a lone operative.
So you're driving yourself mad over a single
Of a
thief.
number of notable lords, thanes, and nobles.
Oh, okay.
At times, she's even ransomed their children.
Hmm.
She's outfoxed the city guard, evaded the Oculatus, and even managed to rankle prominent members of the Thieves Guild.
You don't say. Well, it sounds like the lot of you are being incredibly lazy. It's a single woman. Why haven't you just made the effort to track her down?
Unfortunately, the resources of the Empire are exhausted in tracking her down, and forced the Elder Council to suspend all pursuit. Given the state of the Imperial coffers, was cheaper to let her run free and compensate the grief for their losses.
Wow.
Only I remain dedicated to the cause of justice. And what I lack in men and resources, I make up for in will.
You know what it sounds like, my
I've
friend?
chased her across Tamriel for the last 15 years.
15
And
years,
I was
my
closer than ever to catching her.
goodness. Well, you know what it sounds like to me, my friend? It sounds like you need an Inquisitor. Well, you just happen to have met one. I think we might be able to help each other. And she sounds like a right bastard.
I'm not sure anyone would even bother. Too busy chopping off the heads of elderly Talos worshippers to care about Tamriel's most celebrated thief. If I hadn't retired, I would still have me raid the chest of every Nord who wore a beard that resembled Tiber septums.
That's a lot of Nords. Listen, do you have a description for her? If I happen across anyone, I'll jam my sword through their chest.
I do. It's been burned into the bone of my skull, from sketches and wanted posters and images from another time.
Do you happen to have one?
A raven-haired woman, 32 years of age, with an aquiline nose and eyes the color of steel.
Sounds like every Nord this
She is
side
as
of
fearsome as an
Skyrim.
orc, but can be as cunning as a diplomat, and if need be, can charm me with the grace of a sylph.
Wait. Iron-colored eye... Is she blind?
That is not what I said. I mean, I apologize. Forgive my impertinence.
Thank you.
I simply do not appreciate it when the locals fashion rumors that only seek to throw my investigation off course.
Not a local.
The more unreliable the description, the less likely a witness will be able to identify the thief.
That's fair. My
The
apologies.
Raven of Anvil would like nothing more than for people to think she is blind, 10 feet tall, and half-spriggan.
Well, she's famous enough to have earned a name,
Yes, I thought it was best to give her a name that was more memorable and identifiable.
You've only added to her mystique.
All reports are at times conflicting, but the most reliable agree on one point. The girl has hair as black as a raven, so dark that it seems to devour the light around it.
Very edgy.
And like the ominous bird, she is not to be trusted, and the very sight of her is a wicked portent for those who have worked hard for their wealth.
Pay no... Oh, that's a problem. Pay no attention to the thing on my shoulder.
Open the doors of the Great Hall to this Eater of Carrion.
Would you give me a moment, sir?
Until next time.
Let me just double check. There we are.
Can I help you?
Now, what, heist are you referring to? How did it happen? I'm not exactly up on my Cyrodiilic news.
The Countess's cousin had passed away, and she was now on her 12th day of mourning. She refused to eat, refused to sleep.
How was she still alive?
Soon her court was deprived of the same. As her mood grew more and more contemptuous, it seemed nothing would allay her grief. Many bards and poets came from all over Tamriel to celebrate the life of a cousin, in hopes of appeasing the Countess. Yet it seemed that even time itself had given up all hope, until the day a raven-haired minstrel
A bard.
in the castle gently strummed her lute.
And this would be your Raven.
Those who were in attendance insisted it was the saddest song ever heard by mortal ears. They
I
claimed
smell
the sky
Daedric
reigned for 7
princes.
days and 7 nights, as both the Countess and the Divines exhausted all the tears.
Probably
That night, the
nocturnal,
entire
if I
court
had to
slept for the
guess.
first time in weeks, and when they awoke, they found their cases and coffers emptied of the valuables.
Alright. Well, if we happen across this thief, perhaps we'll do something about it. In any case, I still need to speak to whoever is in charge.
The wrong building, friend.
What do you need?
It's only the two of you in here. Alright.
Can I help you?
Well, perhaps we'll...
I'm fairly certain you wandered into the wrong building, friend.
I'm beginning to think so too. Perhaps we'll come back later. Like I was saying before, this town has to have some kind of inn. Oh. What's the... Ah! Four Shields Tavern. I really need to hang a sign around the troll's neck that says, "Don't worry about it, he's tame." Yeah, pay no attention to present company. Moth
Fate is
Priest?
the name. I keep the inn. Yeah, something different.
Can I not
about you.
ask her?
I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble.
I suppose not. This town is oddly deserted.
Out with it.
Yeah.
You there. Heed my request. It'll only take a moment of your time. For what I ask plain.
Well, then out
If
with
you're
it.
bored, for your own sake, do not sing.
Well, I'm
Your
not.
voice cannot compare to mine. About time.
Whatever you say. I suppose we'll go wake people up
Trying to
until...
speak to the Jarl.
Doesn't look that way. Excuse... Oh, this could be a problem. Oh, come. There we are. You,
Something on your mind?
elf.
Yeah.
You, tell me, do you think I'm attractive?
Not in the least, ash skin.
I know that. That wasn't what I asked you. I asked you if you thought I was attractive. Pretty, adorable, cute.
No.
I'm fairly sure I'm all four of those things, and the high elf is none.
I've heard precisely enough of that. Moving on, maybe we'll ask a guard. You there, guardsman.
Those rebels better not try coming to Hoffengar.
Not my concern. Do you know anything about a moth priest coming through here?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then.
Indeed.
He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers.
Ah.
They didn't stop. Just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
South it is then. Thank you very much, guardsman.
All right then.
Well, when you need something done, you ask the working man, and he'll tell you what you need to know. Let us see if we can't find this moth priest, I have a feeling he probably didn't make it very far with the roads the way they are these days. You still with me, troll? 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 My goodness, you're slow. Well, the quicker we find this moth priest, the quicker we can do our part to rid Skyrim of all. I think we may have found our moth priest. I think the vampires may have found him first. Could explain why I got attacked earlier. Ah, yep. Seems my assessment was correct. I don't suppose the troll will function as a seeing eye dog. Convenient. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Four Bears Holdout for safekeeping. Malchus. Oh, Malchus, you've just teleported, catapulted, whatever term you want to use, yourself to the top of my to-kill immediately list. Random naked man? What's up with that? Well, let's see if we can't save him. They've left a convenient blood trail heading in the correct direction. You coming, troll? Come on, boy. We've got vampires to kill. That's what you're meant to be able to do, no? What is this? Dead merchant? I begged my husband not to go, but he just wouldn't listen. He said if he delayed the shipment even another week, the Legion would find someone else to take it south. Let them keep their blasted money. The road to Whiterun is... Right? Holy shit. The road to Whiterun, Jesus, that's a tongue twister, is dangerous these days. Everyone knows it. So many caravans have been attacked. So many travelers vanished into thin air. Some say it's only bandits, but there are rumors of worse. Goblins, ghosts, witches... Why is it that I can't go 100 feet in this country without stumbling upon yet more work? 20 years we've been married now, and I can't bear the thought of losing him. I'm not letting him go alone. Not this time. We live or die together. Mara, preserve us. Well, praying to your false gods doesn't seem to have done much at all. Take that with me just for knowledge's sake. Let me see if I can't find any other clues. This would be her husband. No journal or anything of note. Palmer arrows. Well, no prizes for guessing who did this. I concur. Well, onto the task at hand at the very least. We can deal with the Falmer later. We've got vampires to kill. My goodness, they are not stealthy at all, are they? They have left just the most ridiculous trail. How did that... Did they smack him up against the wall? What? What even is this? Huh? Is this... Oh! Oh my goodness, that was a long time ago. I know exactly what that is. You remember that, the journal that we found forever ago above that locked chamber that talked about rune stones that connected? Apparently this is one of them. We just happened to find it. Well then, let's see if we can't, blood our troll a little bit. See if he's actually any good in a fight or not. Coming? Knock, knock. You vampires really have no sense of taste at all. It's completely overdone. Are you gonna get involved in this? Or are you just gonna stand there and look vaguely intimidating? Oh, you are doing something. You're just not very good at it. Come on. I'll serve him up on a platter for you. There you go. Alright, I've got this. Maybe you're less useful than I expected you to be. Come on, try to keep up. This is why I usually don't bother with followers. He is less obnoxious, though, because he doesn't talk. But my goodness, is he slow. Alright, fine. Do this myself. Where are your masters, Thrall? Oh, look. Oh. It's so pathetic, really. They just have no chance at all. Oh. You have a chance, though. Use his own magic against him. Where is my troll? Really don't expect my ward to stand up against that. That is a very, very powerful vampire. Where did he go? Whoa! He wasn't even fighting! There he is.
I'll show you a real fight.
Get him in melee range and he's not a problem at all. Ooh. Be hanging on to this. Letter from Harkin. Prophecy time has come. I've reclaimed one of my lost Elder Scrolls. One of? And now I must have a Moth Priest to read it. For the one who brings me a Moth Priest, I promise a high place in my court, and the gift of my potent blood. Go forth and find me a Moth Priest. This is my command, Lord Harkin. Well, seems we've stopped that particular plan. And I'm guessing this is what'll let us free the Moth Priest. Have I contracted vampiric diseases again? No. What is it? I'll just be a You are very late to the party. Honestly, you are not performing the expectations at all. You need to pick up the pace. Alright, let's just stick this in here. Oh. Oh, that's a problem.
Wait, stop! I yield! That wasn't me. You were fighting.
You don't say.
I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions.
Aren't you supposed to be blind if you're a Moth Priest? Not a problem.
Arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry.
Are you alright?
I'm quite alright, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name.
Pleasure to make your
I'm the
acquaintance.
Moth Priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
If only we could be so lucky. Unfortunately, the thing they needed you for, I also need you for.
You do? All right then. Enough mysteries.
We have an Elder Scroll. We need you to read it.
You have an Elder Scroll? Remarkable.
Indeed.
If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters.
Hello, hello, nice to meet
Happy
you.
to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
Fort Dawnguard, east of Riften, near Stendar's Beacon.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
You need an escort, or... Okay, apparently you're fine. Good luck, don't die. Okay, let's see, what these vampires had for... Ooh. Yes, please. How do I go about... I'm very tempted just to dismiss you, honestly. Let's see, is there anything else here that I should take a look at before we leave? Coffins. More coffins. We'll follow the Moth Priest out. He seemed to know where he was going. Have a good one. Right. I will see you folks back at Fort Dawnguard when we're meeting up with Isran. Alright, here we are. Isran, I found us our Moth Priest.
I'm impressed you could find a Moth Priest so quickly.
I'm an Inquisitor. I keep telling you this. You don't listen to me. Have you given them the scroll? Are we ready to do whatever it is that he does?
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
Wonderful.
What
You made it here all right.
My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
Indeed. I'm glad you made it safely, Dexian.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Likewise. Have you been comfortable here? I know it's not exactly the most opulent surroundings, but I hope they've treated you properly.
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough.
Glad to hear.
And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
Can't imagine how you'd react to my airship then. Are you ready to read the Elder Scroll, however it is you do that?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please
I'm just
be
gonna
quiet,
step back.
I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one.
Quiet, troll.
The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
Well then.
I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Understandably so.
Man, you should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Not particularly. What do you want, leech?
Do you have a moment to talk?
No. Why is it that you feel the need to talk at me constantly? Can whatever this is wait?
Well, you could waste a lot of time trying to figure out our next move, or you could let me help.
I'm not 5 years old. I know what my next move is. I need to find the other true scrolls. But please, go on. Tell me whatever pathetic ramblings you've decided to burden me with today.
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls.
Yes, I was
I
there.
know where we can start looking.
I'm making it very, very hard to kill you. Open your mouth.
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me.
As would
That doesn't
I.
exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
I don't care. I don't care about any of these questions, to be quite honest with you. What is it with you and your father? Why have you decided to act like some pathetic 16-year-old Tumblr girl?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we
Oh
kinda
no.
drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
Look, get on with it. Where are the Elder Scrolls that we need?
We need to find my mother, Valerica.
Oh,
She'll
another
definitely
vampire
know
to
where it
kill.
is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Didn't you say you don't know where she went? Are you lying to me, Leech? Do you know how fatal a decision it is to lie to me?
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Can you pick up the pace? We can't really waste time on any of this. Either you know where she is, and we can go find her, I can rip the Elder Scroll from her disgusting claws, and we can move on with our lives, or you don't.
If you have a better lead than this, I'm all ears.
Going to
Besides,
murder you
I can't
slowly.
imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Someplace you didn't know about? Let's think. Maybe directly under his overconfident nose?
Wait, that almost makes sense.
Yes, it
There's
does.
a courtyard in the castle. I used to help pretend a garden there.
Oh, isn't that
All
sweet?
of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that risky for some reason? I don't really gather why that would be risky, considering they both live there, but apparently it is.
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward.
She's going to die screaming.
I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
I'm going to force you to watch me kill her in front of you. And then, once we're all done with this and your father lays dead at my feet, I'm going to kill you, too. I hope you realize that. I hope you've internalized just how serious I am about ripping your heart from your chest. And it's no less than you deserve. Regardless, now that I've finished with the threats that are requisite every time you decide to talk to me, they're not going to let us walk in the front door. They've already thrown me out. How do you propose we get in there?
True, but I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion.
Of course you do.
There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle.
I mean, I could just fly in.
From the castle exits.
Have an airship.
I think that's our way in.
All right. Well, let's go, I suppose.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Yeah. Sounds like this is going to be a long episode. I'm going to head to Castle Volkihar. When I get there, I'll meet you guys there. Alright, here, we're here is what I was gonna say. I would have liked to stop, but we can't get rid of our little leech attachment that we've acquired for the moment. I'm hoping that won't take too long. You know what, as a matter of fact, I am gonna end it here. I'm gonna reload, go back through that moth priest sequence and tell her to wait, because I don't want to do this right now. So I will I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe, good hunting and all of that.